Bro, we are live. We are live. Did I finish music? Exit music? Yes. We just finished exit music. Now we're doing blue skies. We're doing blue skies, and we're about to find out what we doing on blue skies. Bro, I don't know about blue skies. Still ain't over that mud? Bro, exit music was freaking crazy. Bro, exit music was freaking crazy. Y'all hear me? But I've been hearing a lot of good things about blue skies. A lot of good things about blue skies. So we're about to actually lock in. Y'all ready for this? Exit music is the best fucking mod. Bro, I'm letting you know, we're really about to lock in on this. Agent, you get really freaky with Yuri. What? About time. What's up with it, Juju? Man, hey, man, I need to start saying hi to everybody. What's up with it, Juju? What's up with the GMC, Alki? What's up with the Solid Agent? What's up with the Tags, Twitch, Spinner Boy, Fan, Gino, Atlas, Spinner Boy? What's up with it, Gino, Talia, MZR, Alex, Avocado, KJ, Legendary Guts? Bro, the views are going up, bro. I thought it was going to stay at 22. What's up with it, everybody? Man, look, Knife, Zach. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Oh, no. Let's go, bro. We're going to lock in. Let's get this in. Let's make it happen. All right, so where is it at? Boom, 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 boom. It's right here. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. All right, let's go. Yo, Age, I couldn't be on the last live. Why, bro? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Said, bro, stop. Stop what? Stop what? What happened? What? Stop what? All right, let's go. Doki Doki Blue Skies is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated with Team Savia. Blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I agree. Lastly, the mod contains NSFU content. They always say this shit. We don't even be seeing nothing. All right, let's lock in, gang. The game is an unofficial fan work. Oh, bro, I'm reading it. I'm reading everything. All right. What's this? This shouldn't be possible. Why am I here? How am I here? Did you bring me back? Monica? What are you talking about? I don't see any other explanation. Why? We already established that there's no happiness here, so why? Huh? What? Oh my gosh. Why can't I look at the script? Something's wrong. You didn't do anything, did you? Don't you understand? Are you trying to mess things up even more? How did you? Wait, I know. You had started mod, haven't you? How you know this? That's why everything's been changed. Don't think it's time. What? Don't you think it's time to let us all go? What? You haven't You want everything to be like how it should have been? But you really care about them, don't you? I wish. Never mind. If you really wanted to do it, I won't stop you. I've been fighting to take control of this game again. I've been fighting to take control of this game again. But if you want to play it through the mod, then, well, I succumb to the mod's control. So, do you want me to allow the mod's activation? Do I put yes or no? He didn't know about Nazuki's dad, bro. Someone get his attention. Get my attention. Agent, turn off the nudie. Bro, I'm not turning off anything. If it happens, it happens. Bro, my hand is, bro, I hate these mosquitoes, bro. Bro, I hate the mosquitoes, bro. Do y'all hate mosquitoes? Now look. If it gets close to it, I end it. All right. Get a job as fast as possible. What are you talking about? Why do YouTube? Why y'all pop up being negative? Why can't y'all wake up and say, you know what? Today we're about to be good. Huh? What? Y'all always popping up being negative. I got a job. I got a full-time job. My job is entertaining your little ass. What you say? Agent, you're gonna get banned on all platforms. Just activate it. Activate what? What am I supposed to activate? I just showed up. Turn off nudity. Turn on okay, hold up. How I do it? Since how I do it? There's scenes with teens. Bars, bro. We rapping now? Okay, go to settings. It's already on. Y'all tripping. I knew it. Agent, or whatever your name is, Ashley. I mean, it is Agent. I truly hope you can find happiness with your choice. Sigh. I lay in bed motionless and staring up at the blank white ceilings. Last night was dreadful. The sound of thunder kept me up for hours. But today's another day, I guess. Let's just hope that it's at least a bit better. With another sigh, I begrudgingly drag myself out of bed and grudgingly begin the What the fuck, bro? These ain't no real words. Chat, these aren't no real words. We're not gooning to teens today. What are you talking about? Bro, this is, what the fuck is this? Monotony? Monotony? Guys, what the fuck do you want? Why are you bugging me? What's going on? You gotta turn off settings. Bro, what are you talking about? It's already off. Look. Oh, my bad. Everybody that I snapped on, let's look, I apologize. I sincerely apologize. Okay. Let me go back. Wait, that probably don't even mean that it's on. Because there's not even a no over here, see? That's probably saying no. Oh, it is. Okay, my bad. All right, I'm locked in. I didn't know. See, that's how they get you. Chat. See, that's how they get you. See, I told you. We locked in, okay? All right, so with another sigh, I begrudgingly drag myself out of bed and grudgingly begin the monotony of my daily routine. Making my way to the kitchen, I have to, Bro, I'm done with playing this mod. I'm done playing this mod, bro. There is no fucking way. There is no way that these aren't real words. Who made this? Rummage through the cupboards, looking for something to eat. Unfortunately, there's no tasty homemade breakfast awaiting me. Ever since my parents' divorce, I just been living off whatever I find in the kitchen. I live with my mom. She's always taking business trips abroad. So for the most part, it's pretty much just me at home. It's lonely, but I manage. Although I do miss the smell of bacon and eggs in the morning, breakfast used to be a family thing. Dad would Dad would read the newspaper at the kitchen table, while Mom would just stand at the stove and fry up her famous sunny side up eggs. But of all the fields in the long forgotten memory, well, at least breakfast is sorted. A calorie empty. What the fuck? Not exactly the best start of the day, but it'll do. I do my own shopping since Mom's never home, but I usually stick to buying the bare necessities. The ease of using pre-made stuff has pretty much set me of the urge to cook meals for myself. And with my food quickly finished, I head for the door. At the very least, the weather looks much better than yesterday's clear skies beat thunderstorms in any day of the week. I was wondering when the music's gonna pop up. I'm still lost in my thoughts when I notice a familiar face. It's Sari. We have quite a history together. As children, we were basically inseparable, always exploring, getting up to mischief, and driving our parents wild. Typical things that young children do, really. As time went on, especially in recent years, we started slowly drifting apart. In fact, I haven't properly spoken to her in a long time. It's a real shame after all. We've shared a lot of fond memories with each other. I'm surprised to see her up early though. A couple times I glanced at the classroom window only to see her hurried around, walking along to school. What the fuck's going on? Who's fucking up my words, bro? We used to walk to school together, although she was sometimes a little late to meet me. I never really minded. As we continued to drift apart, however, her lack of punctuality became more frequent, and I decided it'd be better if I walked to school alone. Which meant that although I did get to school on time more often, it was quite lonely. Knowing her, she's probably just gotten more and more lazy with time. After all, her dedication to sleeping in seems to be unwavering. Oh well, still, I've always enjoyed talking to her. Hey Sari, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? She looks a little surprised at my appearance in question. I suppose I can't blame her. Oh, hey agent, I was expecting to see you. That makes two of us. You're up early today, She laughed softly, a misplaced look and frown on her face. I've been alright though. Not a word has changed recently, you know? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Life has been pretty routine these days. School is kinda meh, although I guess it could be worse. She nods as we both assume to walk to school. Although I can talk to her just fine, there's still an awkward air between us. I guess that's a given since as this is our first proper conversation together in a long time. As we carry on making small talk, a sudden thought hits me. Anyway, this might come across a bit out of the blue, but seeing as you're here, give me an idea. Oh, well, it's been a while since we walked to school together. How about we start doing that again? Will you really want to do that? I'm not very fun to talk to, and I'm always late. I frown. It's really strange to hear Sari say this, given I've always known her to have a bubbly, cheerful personality. Sari, that's definitely not true. Well, the bit about always being late is true. I've always loved hanging out with you, and I think that if we have fun again. Besides, I miss you. I've even helped you wake up on time if you need me to. Was that a little bit too forward? I don't know. I've never been in this sort of situation before. I mean, we're all childhood friends after all, right? Really? Yeah, really. I miss you too, agent. Well, let's do it then. For now on, we'll walk to school together, okay? Okay. Ah, there it is. The classic Sari smile I grew up loving. All the memories I have of us together as children feature that smile. No matter what we venture, parks, playground, forest, that smile will follow. That innocent, childlike sense of adventure we used to have is painfully clear that's a long gone. But maybe we can still smile together anyway. So what have you been up to lately? You know, the usual. That you mean games, anime, and manga, right? Yep, it pretty much goes without saying. Oh, agent, you haven't changed. Huh. And are you saying that you think that I need some change? No, no one's perfect. There's always room for improvement, especially in your case. I'm guessing that you're still a part of the Go Home Club? Yeah, that cuts a little deep. What do you want me to do? Join the soccer club and trip over everyone? Well, I think a little exercise is good for everyone. Anyone. I'm very offended if you're trying to call me fat right now. Well, don't you have to join a sports club if you don't, well, you don't have to join a sports club if you don't want to. Yeah, I was actually thinking of checking out the anime club. Well, how you guess? It does suit my hobby though, right? Agent, you should try branching out a bit more. Okay, Miss Club Expert, if you're going to criticize all my club choices, what would you suggest? Well, I just seems to happen that there's this club that I'm in. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm actually the vice president. Wow, I didn't expect that. Dang, so you don't get wait, bro. My reading is so fucking horrible right now. Let me lock in. Dang, so you get to take part in all the executive decisions, huh? Kinda. The club kind of has four members at the moment, but it's really fun. We're really looking forward to the new members right now. So that's why she brought it up. Only 4 members? Sound like you guys are just starting out then. What the club is it anyway? It's the school's very own literature club. I intentionally let it outside. Her face drops. I don't think that was quite the reaction she was hoping for. In my defense, literature has never been quite captured my interest. Unless you count the manga as literature, that is. I knew it. You don't want to join. I understand though. Not many people like reading. Hey, who said I didn't like to read? I love reading if you count manga. I muttered the last words more to myself than Sari. On the plus side, Sari laughs at my sheeplessness. You sound like someone I know from Literature Club. She talks about the manga all the time. Oh, really? I'm actually interested in your club, though. Sari smiles, seemingly content that I'm showing initiative. If I'm looking for a club to join, I guess the Literature Club is as good as place as any start. That's great. You should come by sometime. And by sometime, I'm hoping for today, aren't you? The sooner the better. All right, I'll have a look after today. Thanks, Agent. Although we should probably hurry up. Don't want to be late, do we? Yeah, you're right. Within a few minutes, we arrived at the school entrance amidst a crowd of chattering students. We wave goodbye as we head out to our separate classes. I have Sakura. What? What's this word? Give me one more made up word. Give me one more made up word. What the hell? Marissa? Bro, I have never seen this in my life. Pause the game. Pause the stream. Pause everything. Marissa said la 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 lava chick chicken. Wait. Girls can be racist? Can females be racist? Oh, you're not being racist? Oh, I'm about to say, I never knew girls could be racist. Every racist person that I have came across in my life has always been a guy. Even on TVs and shit, I have never seen a female that be racist. I didn't know. Hey, don't get mad at me. I didn't know this shit. Bro, I'm still new to it. All right, let me lock in. So, Sakura in the morning. So, wait, who the fuck? What is this? So I'm fairly confident that the next hour or so won't be bad. Too bad. Girls can be racist as hell. Bro, that's cap. That's cap, bro. I have never met a female that's racist. Who's Sakura? I mean, Sakura? Is that Sakura? What the fuck is this? Sakura. Is that Sakura? You might ask. Only one of the coolest, most down-to-earth teachers we have in the whole school. Being on the young side of himself, the experience of high school is much fresher in his mind than in some of the teachers, especially the other ones. He gives me a smile as I open the door. Morning, Agent. How are we doing today? Not bad, sir. Same old, same old. How about you? Well, we're finally starting our motto on 20th century history today. So needless to say, I'm excited. Oh yeah? First World War, not Nazium. Second World II. Hey, yo, thanks for following me on Twitch. Second World War, that stuff. Yeah, you bet. I waited all year for that, for this to start. Oh man, you guys are in for a real treat. That's something else I really admire about him. He's so enthusiastic about his subject, and then that enthusiasm. Bro, have y'all noticed? Ever since I learned this word right here, I just been saying it like it's fluent. That's my second language. I'm gonna say it again. I know y'all want me to say it again. Gotcha. He's so enthusiastic about his subject, and that enthusiasm really makes learning about history that much more enjoyable. Combined with the fact that he's fairly relaxed, especially when it comes to homework, you can really see why he's popular. Although he does have a strict side, of course, that side of him comes to light every now and then again. So he isn't a pushover. By and large, he's earned the respect by his students by striking the balance just right. I just wish that all of my teachers were as friendly and as more and made efforts to know their students better. Oh well, I take a seat in one of my classmates, Amy, smiles and waves. Bouncy and energetic, she has a reputation for her skills on the track field. Even when she isn't running, she's still pretty much a ball of energy. Hey, oh shit, what the fuck? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hey, what's up with the SS? Double SS? Alright. Okay, hold on. Alright, she one of the main characters, right? Alright. We have one of the odd friendships where we get along well in class, but don't really see each other outside of school. How you doing, Amy? Training was really fun today, Agent. Oh, she always been on that hunt for new recruits to join the track team, and she has a habit of dropping some not so suitable hits. Yeah, we're always looking for some new people, and I know you aren't part of any clubs, so you should totally join us. It's funny that you mentioned that I'm not a part of any clubs, actually. I think I'm going to check out the literature club after school. I didn't think that you were really the poetic type. But if you ever get bored of writing poems, you know where to find me. How many times do I have to tell you that? All right, guys, let's make a start. It's almost criminal that I've had to wait so long to teach my favorite century. Well, that's the school lessons over. As I linger behind in the classroom to gather up all my things, I hear the door open. It's Sari. Hi again, Agent. Hey, the literature club meeting is today, right? Yeah, it is. I was just heading there now. Do you still want to come along? You betcha. Sari seems to perk up, looking excited that I still want to come along to the club. Look at you, finally doing something. Bro, y'all know for a fucking fact. Hold up, wait. I probably know this word. Hold up. Finally doing some extra circle. Wait. I probably know this word. Don't even try to help me. All right. Extra circle. Circulars. Wait, circle. It's not important. I gave up. I'm sorry, gang. I know y'all believe in me. But I gave up. Fuck that word. That word does not make no sense. I don't speak like that. Come on. I mean, all right, the next big word, I will say it right. Watch me get it. I'm gonna lock in. I'm here. I mean, if you are the vice president, it can't be all that bad, right? She giggles, making me smile. Each individual club member makes it special. Everyone works hard together to have fun together. Well, let's not keep them waiting. It'll be rude to show up late. I want to make a good first impression after all. I guess you're right. Come on, it's the right way. It's the right way and up the stairs at the end. Are we dead? Hey, look, bro. Graham, damn. What the fuck? I'm my bad. I wasn't trying to say anything bad about your name. Granddad Hudan. I'm sorry. Let me lock in. I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying to laugh for your name. That was an accident. Please, that was such an accident. I'm locking in. I follow Sari down the hallway. She seems excited, and it's nice to know that I'm making her her day at the least a little bit better. The stairs led up to a section of the school. I recognize. At the third year's wing, Sari leads me to a classroom and knocks on the door. Trust me, you're going to love it. She's definitely enthusiastic. That's how I was going to pronounce the next word. Did I? About this club, that's for sure. After a seemingly long wait, the door finally slides open. A small pink... Dang, y'all. Nazuki. It's a different story, y'all. It's a different story. Different story. A small pink-haired girl peeks out. Sari, she peeks out further. Hey, Nazuki. Guess what? I found someone who wants to join our club. The girl, who's apparently called Nazuki, slowly turns a glare to me and narrow her eyes. She opens the door fully, and behind her I see another girl sitting at a desk, her face buried in a book. What? Wait, Sari. Sari practically pushes the Nazuki out of the way. She seemed excited to introduce me to the rest of the club members. Hey guys. I wanted to introduce you to our newest member, Agent. Hey, Sari, hold up. Shut! Stop. You're really... It's a bit quick to call me the new member, isn't it? I mean, I then noticed a third girl peek out from behind the shelf in the corner of the classroom. Can it be? Is that Monica? Monica's one of the most popular girls in high school. Everyone seemed to flock to her because she's smart, beautiful, and athletic. The name is she got it. Unfortunately, this also means that she's completely out of my league. She looks at me at first with a stern look, but then quickly lights up, puts down the book, and then she's holding it and rushes over. Ah, Agent! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. The girl who has her face buried in her book suddenly jolts up and looks right at me. She quickly snaps her book shut and timidly moves to join the conversation. Oh, a new member. My name is Yuri. Yeah. Holy crap. It seems that I somehow lucked out. Not only is Monica in the club, but also a bunch of other cute girls. Am I glad I decided to come here instead of the anime club today? But enough gawking, Agent. Stop staring and start talking. It's nice to meet you, Yuri. Like Sari said, I'm Agent. I smile at her, then turn to Monica. So it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Agent. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but when we were in the same class last year, it's kind of strange to say, but having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a bit starstruck. The powers of a school idol. You, Monica. You too, Monica. So you guys run a club with just the four of you then, huh? Sari told me about you, about how you were looking for new members. Aha. Well, I've actually been trying to push for more members for a while, but we haven't had any luck recently. Pause right there. Hey, yo, chat, who we grabbing? Who we grabbing? What are we grabbing? Who are we grabbing? Sari? We're doing the Sari route? Yuri? We're doing the Yuri route? He said, who we grabbing? Wait, Wes, shut up. I know a little bit. Okay, when we get to the point, we'll make it happen. Sari, did you say? My words dried up in my mouth as Nazuki shoots me a piercing glare. She looks pissed at me, but for what reason? I don't know. I haven't really had the chance to do much besides walk in and say hello. Sari, you bought a toy? I mean, a boy! Fuck! Can you say my name? Ollie? What? Hi, hey. I tried. What's up, Ollie? Yep. And he told me he wanted to join this morning. Not sure if it's just Sari being an airhead again, but I don't recall promising that I'd join. Great. Nazuki glowers at us, folding her arms with an irritated huff. I don't really get why though. Aha. Sorry about Nazuki. That's just how she is. She's a little standoffish to new members. Oh, it's nothing. I don't mind. Hey, I'm right here, you know. Sorry. I've got to try to make a good impression. A good impression, though. Come on, Nazuki. We need new members. If you don't feel like being nice to Agent, can you at least be nice to me for once, please? Geez, you don't have to make such a big deal of it. Fine. If you're gonna beg, I guess I have no choice. Hooray! Thanks, Nazuki. Looks like I know who the is out of the group now. It's almost comical. What? Comical. The extent of Nazuki's fit to that troll. Well, maybe my view of the world is just clouded by anime influences, though. Anyway, let's get this conversation back on track. How you come to learn about the literature club, Agent? I have to admit, I am a bit curious about that myself. Sarah and I were just walking to school, and she mentioned this club to me. Hey yo, thanks for the follow. Since I was sort of looking for a club to join, I figured that I should check you guys out. At any rate, Sari was really enthusiastic about the literature club, so Monica beams to Sari when she hears this. Guess Sari has done a good job at advertising for the club. What's wrong with your spelling today? Look, I'm trying. All right. What route are you taking? We haven't made it to that point yet. I don't know. Nobody told me what route they want me to take. I see. Well, I think this is a great place to start. After all, books can be very enticing. Okay. What route? Okay. The route we're going to take is a route that has the best shit going on. The best drama, the best whatever. Choose the route that has the best shit going on. Yeah, it's super fun. I think the club is the only place where I've been feeling comfortable lately. Sari's face falls for a moment, but she quickly picks herself back up. It's somewhere I can just sit and read while I hang out with friends. I think they summed up the club pretty well. After all, I started it to bring it together. Like-minded people who love literature. I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. It's very cozy. But enough introductions. Why don't you come in and take a seat, Agent? Did you bring anything to read? As she asked that, I realized I'm not much of a reader, much less someone who loves literature. To be honest, I haven't thought this through well. Would joining a club that forces you on reading really be? Hey yo, thanks for the follow, man, bro. Where everybody coming from? Hey yo, on YouTube, are they able to see the chat? Are y'all able to see the chat above my head? To be honest, I haven't thought this through very well. Would joining a club that forces on reading really be the best thing for me? Y'all can't? Y'all can? Oh! So the chat that's on the shorts can't see it. But the chat that's on the other YouTube can. Solid from Twitch. Alright, the things. To be honest. No. I don't really have any books on me at the moment. I just haven't seen any good titles recently. I lie through my teeth, hoping Monica doesn't see through my facade. I obviously don't read much, but if they believe that I do, hopefully it'll help me relate to these girls. Oh, well, we have plenty of books here. If you want to check out what we have, I'm sure you'll find something that matches your taste. Is that so? Then I guess I'll head over. Maybe something might catch my eye. I start to sweat nervously as I walk awkwardly over to the bookshelf. There looks to be a good variety of books available, ranging in genre from horror and fantasy all the way to non-fiction. Sheepishly, I turn towards okay, so we did the Nazuki route. Y'all want to do Yuri? Hey, could you help me pick out a book you think you'll like? Only Twitch? But they saying it on but on the other YouTube they're showing that they say they can see it above my head. I don't know. Oh, I'm happy to, if you protest, prospect isn't too off-putting. I know a wonderful horror novel. To be honest, horror never particularly appealed to me. Still, I want to make an effort here. I have an open mind. What book are you thinking of? Blushing, Yuri bends down and removes a thick book from the bookcase. It's a large piercing eye on the cover. It almost feels like it's staring into my soul. You know what? We might as well bag Yuri. Fuck it. She wanted me that bad. We might as well go ahead and let her have it. You can't beat them, join them. Right? Right, chat? If they try to kidnap you, they want you that bad, you just let them take you. One of my personal favorites, Portrait of Marco. I know it might be looking intimidating, but sorry. She shakes her head and goes to put the book at the back. But I stop her. Don't worry about it. I love. What just happened? What did I miss? But anyways, I'd love to check it out. What's it about? A coy smile plays across her face, as though she was pleasantly surprised by my enthusiasm. Hey yo, mean bro, thank you for the goat. Thank you for the. What the hell is that? Nice to meet you. Thank you for the chilies and the corn. The fuck? All right. Let's see. The protagonist is a young high school student who moves in with her sister, but shortly after, sinister things start to happen. The two are captured by an anonymous cult that practices nightmarish experiments on their prisoners. Throughout the story, she's forced to make choices no one her age should have to make. In the process, her ability to trust others is warped, and many of her relationships are broken as a result. Pretty dark, but hey, I'll be lying if I said it didn't sound interesting. Well, it definitely sounds pretty engaging. I think I'll read this book. Nazuki mumbles something, but she just barely out of the earshot. But really? You don't have to if you don't want to. I do. While this might be what I usually pick, your description of the plot intrigues me. Although I have to ask, what makes this your favorite book? If I had to put it into words, I suppose I'm a big believer in literature's ability to challenge the sight. So to have such an immersive tale question your ideas and foundations can be extremely exhilarating. She smiles and twirls a long lavender strand of hair around her fingers. Words are immensely powerful. They can put pain-standing patriots invoke emotion, or even whisk oneself away to an entirely new dimension. As she continues to speak, she transforms from the timid girl I just met into a proud and confident expert. I get the impression that she feels more at home with books rather than other people. Isn't that exhilarating, Agent? We have such a vast vocabulary at our disposal. Oh, that's a cat. With such a powerful resource. Hey, Reaper Queen! Reaper Queen, welcome back, gang. Where you come from? We have such a vast vocabulary at our disposal. With such a powerful resource at our fingertips, we can do anything. I clear my throat, hoping that I don't put her off with the evidence of inexperience. Yeah, when you put it that way, I can understand how powerful the written word can be. I scratch the back of my head nervously. Fortunately, she finds that to be a satisfactory answer. One must look at the words the author chose. We have so many synonyms. So what compelled the author to shape their story the way they did? Hey yo! Hey, thank you for the sub. Let's go, bro. Alright. I get it whenever I finally finish a truly compelling novel. It leaves me totally breathtaking. Bro, I really appreciate that, bro. I really do. Thank you for the sub. I wish I had something that as coherent to respond with. We might as well be from different planets. I think I know what you mean. She closed her eyes, pulling her hands close to her chest. Then as she remembering she's not alone, she suddenly blinks and immediately appears more bashful. Oh, Goodness, I'm sorry. I must have gotten lost in my train of thought. She fidgets with a thin clipper in her hair, sliding it up and down. Hey, don't worry about it. It's nice to see that you talk about something you obviously enjoy. Who say otherwise? Yuri glances over to Nazuki, who simply raises her eyebrow. Does Nazuki not like these kind of stories? She sighs and turns to look out of the window. That's putting it lightly. We have our differences in what we enjoy literature-wise. She frowns slightly as though pained by Nazuki's apparent approval. Well, I think everyone's different tastes are what make literature interesting, especially when talking about it with other people. I can't help but grin. I feel like that was actually pretty clever. Yes, that's a good way of looking at it. I reach over it to take portrait of Marco from her, tucking it under my arm. Well, I'll give it a bit of a read and see how far I can get this tonight. I appreciate you giving it a chance, even if it's not something you're used to. I'll be looking forward to hearing your opinion. I must warn you though, once you get past the first few chapters, you might have a trouble putting it down. And perhaps tomorrow, if you wanted to, we could discuss it. She looked quite nervous as she suggests that. Guess that's just how her personality is. Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. Thanks for the recommendation, Yuri. I need to branch out and try new things. That'll be a good place to start. I'm grateful that I get to read it on my own, at least for now. I honestly have no idea if I even like it. And if I were reading it with her and decided I didn't, that might make things a little awkward. With the book in hand, I make my way to the desk. The others are all now preoccupied, so this seems like a convenient time to start the story. It's definitely an unusual book. Horror was never really my thing, but I have to admit that the main idea is intriguing and the main characters are written well. The more I read, the more I can see why it appeals to Yuri. All that talking about appreciating the sophisticated language, while it's not exactly my kind of story, to their credit, and Arthur does a good job building up rather bleak situation. I've never been particularly imaginative, but even I could picture the scenes in my head. If I weren't so tired, I could probably engage with it more. Bro. Hannah Banana. What are you talking about? Alright, bro. So let me ask y'all a question. Is this one gonna be better than Exit Music? No. This ain't gonna be better than Exit Music? Maybe, I don't know. It is better than Exit Music. No, Exit Music's fire. She says wild stuff on accident. I don't know, my first time seeing this mod. Okay. Damn. TikTok saying hell no. I'm just trying to find out. Alright, let's lock in. I've never been particularly imaginative, but I can picture I already said this. Over time, I can't help but grow a little bored though. I guess I read enough to be able to discuss it with Yuri tomorrow, so I decided to call it there. Looking up, I spied Sari reading something. Might as well see what she's up to. I probably read this for long enough. Standing up with the stretch, I make my way over to take a seat next to her. Hey, how's it going, Sari? What are you doing reading? As I sit down, I notice that she looks quite content. Nothing much, just seeing some stuff for a school project. What about you? You seem really into your book. Oh yeah, it was a good read. At least for now, I can tell, right? What? I can't help but wish it sounded a little more enthusiastic. That's great. So how are you liking the club? You're not bored, are you? She looks like a little worried. Her cheerful persona faltering at a moment. Where did the question come from? It's a bit too early to tell how I really feel about the club. Of course not, Sari, sure. I haven't been here for long, but I've enjoyed meeting everyone. They've opened my eyes for new stuff. I've never been huge on reading, but I'm confident that the literature club could change that. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're involved. You don't want to join a club that you haven't had no interest in, right? I know what you mean. I think reading will grow on me in time. Actually, do you mind if I sit with you and read? She looks at me, clearly surprised. I don't think she was expecting me to sit next to her, but nonetheless, she seems happy. Her smile is infectious, lifting my own spirits too. That would be great, Agent. We read for a while, which turns into talking fairly quickly. Our conversation being a continuation of our chat from from the walk to school. It's nice to just sit and talk with my childhood friend who would guess the reconnection would be so easy. I haven't felt this content for as long as I can remember. The good mood reflects her on her as well. Given that she seems very, very uplifted and bubbly, I don't know what it is about her that makes her so at ease. Wow, we've been talking for a bit, haven't we? Man, I didn't even realize the time. I guess we've been talking for a while. I can see why you come to the literature club so much. There really is a welcome at ease vibe here. It must be nice change of pace for how hectic the school day can be. I was hoping you'd say that, Agent. It really is, and I'm grateful for the others as well. They really helped me make the club the way it is. I can't help but notice that Nazuki and Yuri seem very different though. Don't they? Do they argue much? She looks a little downcast at my question. Sometimes, yes, but thankfully it isn't often. I can sense this is a topic she likes discussing. Well, that's only normal. I guess Monica seems like a great president though. She must be very proud of this club. Just then, Monica gets up from her desk she was sitting at and faces the classroom confidently. Speak of the devil. Okay, everyone. I hope we're having a good time so far. There's a good moment of silence during which everyone seems to be glancing at them. Do you want me to respond? I'm honestly having a great time. Thanks for the warm welcome, everyone. Well, it's great to hear that. And as soon as it turns out, Nazuki bakes some cupcakes for the club room too. Yeah, I know. I was just about to announce it, so let me get them. Let's go sit over there. Agent. It looks like there's room for those desks for all of us. I dutifully followed Sayuri over to the rest of the girls and have pulled a couple of desks together to form a table. How about I make some tea as well? Nazuki and Yuri walks over to the corner of the room where Nazuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a bit awkward, I opt to take the seat next to Sayuri. If the conversation starts to die off, I can always rely on her to save me. Meanwhile, Nazuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-ah. Oh wow, they actually showed a cupcake? They showed the cupcake? Love your content, man. Hey, thank you, bro. Content means happy. Content means happy. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Man, about time somebody say they love my content. Because, Twitch, they be wildin', bro. They be wildin', bro. YouTube, I'm glad that y'all love my content. You know what I mean? Thank you, bro. So, let me get some water. Nazuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that's adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Nazuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs the first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Nazuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. If she made it all by herself, that's seriously impressive. It practically tastes professionally done to me. But then again, it's not like I have the most discerning taste palate. These cupcakes are amazing. Thank you, Nazuki. Yeah, you better thank me, cause this took hard work to do. Yeah, it really seems like it did. Did you make it by yourself or did your parents help you? Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Are you saying I couldn't have done it myself? No. It just seemed like what? My bad. Words jumping around. It's just that it seems professionally made, so I was wondering if it actually a baker helped you. Puh, I wish my dad was a baker, but just because I don't bake I don't bake for money doesn't mean that it can't be good. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I just suck at cooking myself. So I wooed by the cooking. I guess I should count myself lucky that I got to try your cupcakes, huh? Uh-huh. It's not every day I have time to bake. So be thankful. The expression on Nazuki's face practically says bow down before me, peasant. Are you expecting agent to prostate? Oh, wait. No, not prostate. Prostate help himself before you? Look like Monica had the same thought. You can't blame Nazuki for bragging a little, though. I would too if I made these. Yeah, exactly. Let me lock in. Look. Let me lock in, okay? It was an accident, okay? Oh, shit. Okay, look. I'm here. Nazuki smiles gratefully as Sari say. Meanwhile, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is trying to impress you. That's not embarrassed. Yuri looks away. I meant that, don't worry about it. I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a common pastime for me, but I at least appreciate it. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrows, then smiles at me. I'm happy that you look like you're enjoying yourself, Agent. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh, and that reminds me, I've actually been meaning to ask something, Monica. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. But I guess it must be hard to start a new club since everyone's probably settled in their own activities already. You probably could put it that way. It could be hard. To get people invested in things that are brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince the people that they're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the cultural festival that much more important. Oh, bro, we don't ever go to the festival. Speaking of school events, I don't think I saw your club at the club fair at the beginning of the year. Oh, that's because I hardly started yet. Haha. Oh, yeah. I guess that explains why you don't have many members yet. Yeah, we missed the opportunity to draw in first years who hadn't found clubs yet. It's a lot harder to advertise on a person-by-person basis. And like you said, a lot of people already have big words. But even so, I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of new members joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. By the way, I know what everyone here likes reading, but do you guys write as well? Actually, we haven't done any writing together, funnily enough. Do you guys really just read and discuss books then? Aha, you can say that. Sounds more like a normal book club than a literature club. Huh. To be honest, I was kind of expecting you all to have stuff like write poetry together. At the word poetry, Nazuki jolts back up a bit. Do you like poetry, Nazuki? What? I don't really have an opinion on it, I guess. Oh, really? With a slight smile, Monica gets up, rummages through her book bag, and returns with a loose notebook, page in her hands. I mean, I happen to have here a poem I called. Hey, where you get that? Nazuki springs up and snatches the paper out of Monica's grasp. Don't worry, I didn't steal it from you or a bag or anything. You dropped it on the way here on the other day. I was going to return it, but I couldn't help. See, my ears like loud. TikTok, what's going on? Done. All right. I was going to return it, but I couldn't help teasing you a bit before I did that. Well, I appreciate if you kept your nose out of my private work. Aha, duly noted. And sorry, I just couldn't help glancing over your poem when I picked it up. Your writing style is really cute, Nazuki. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sari settles up behind Nazuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Hey, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So you do write your own poems, Nazuki? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I just think it's pretty neat. Why don't you share them with the club sometime? Not if everyone's just gonna call them cute. Like Sari said, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being cute, you know? You want to get it. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing worse than just trying to get honest feedback from someone and just have them say it's cute. Scoring drifts from the word cute. I guess I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, no one does. It's super annoying, you know? Actually, I believe I understand how Nazuki feels. Nazuki looks surprised at Yuri's sudden interjection. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. And when that's all dismissed with a single remark, well, suffice to say, it's greatly discouraged you from putting your work out there again. It sounds like both of you and Nazuki have writing experiences in common, Yuri. But maybe. Although Although I didn't mean to speak for Nazuki. Geez, it's fine. I'm pretty sure I pretty much agree with what you said, so a brief moment of silence falls upon us as we all reflect on our conversation. This just gave me an idea, everyone. We all look quizzically at Monica, who smiles knowingly back at us. If we have members who are looking for a legitimate criticism of their poetry, how about we do that here? I'm sure we can all trust each other to be respectful, and I think it'd be a fun activity for us. I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing my old poetry. I didn't write it to read my I didn't write it to be read by the public, so yeah, same here. That's fine. We could just go home and write new poems to bring tomorrow. I was going to suggest that anyway, since I don't think the rest of us have poetry ready to share yet. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I think learning about poetry would be really fun. Now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Agent? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. The Literature Club has been very welcoming so far, at least after the initial introductions were made. And I thought I had to start writing poems. It seemed like a fair price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I had my doubts at first, but given how friendly and welcoming these girls are, I don't really see any reason why I wouldn't join the club. Yep, I'll be looking forward to becoming better friends with you all. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thank you, Monica. Yes, I'm so happy you're here joining us. Bro, that was a lot of fucking reading, bro. Just to join. Just to join. Please, please, please turn the music down. Is it loud on TikTok? Is it music loud on TikTok? TikTok, let me know. This seems really, really long. Bro, I feel like this mod. Oh, shit. It's loud? I didn't know TikTok was loud. I'm sorry. I thought one of my admins had told me. So let me see. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Bro, it's crazy that it's loud, but it's already turned down. Is that better? Is that better? A little, yeah. Way better. There you go. Is that better now? What's up, Son Goku? Y'all want to know something crazy. What's up? All right, let's get it. Is it too loud for Twitch? Okay, bet. Alright, Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, and thanks for playing along. Bro, I feel like this mod, now I'm not dissing the mod, I'm not dissing it, but I feel like it's like the original version, but with a whole lot of extra steps. Like, it's a lot. She whispers this last remark in my ear, so she was aware that I never agreed to join in the beginning. That sneaky girl. Although Sari is the most enthusiastic, all the girls' eyes are lit up in happiness. I would have been super pissed if you had just left after eating my cupcakes. I'm very glad that you're all staying as well. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Don't forget tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can hold discussions. Monica looked over at me once more. Agent, I look forward to seeing how you express your work. Yeah. Can I really impress Monica with my mediocre reading and writing skills? Something tells me no G's. I can already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Oh well, it's like Monica's going to be as harsh as an actual literature teacher though, right? Meanwhile, the others continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nazuki clean up their food. Hey Sari, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Given that she introduced me to all these amazing people, it's the least I can do for her. Sure, let's head home. With that, the two of us wave goodbye to the others and make our way home. On the way back, we discussed the events of the day, focusing particular on each club member. As we do, my mind wanders between them all. Sari, Nazuki, Yuri, and Monica. I'm excited to hang out with everyone from now on. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of them. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, we finally made it. Also, the MC has lore. He has lore on this. Bro, it took forever to make it to this poem. Bro, pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Alright, so who we going for? Isn't this just basically the normal game so far? I feel like it, but it's so much extra. What? Bro, on YouTube, they said I saw this old person with 0 views. I came in and started being nice, and she started being negative and whatnot. What? Bro, you should have just started being racist back. No, just kidding. Don't do it. No, I was just joking. That's what people do to me. Look, I'm glad you came over here, Son Goku. I'm glad you came over here. Who we going for? Yuri or Nazuki or Sari? All right. So then we're gonna do. Shit. Whoever throw out the word first, that's what I'm going. That's who we're going for. Throw out some of these words, and that's who I click. Throw out a word, and I'll go for it. Period. Somebody said period. All right, there's one. Give me another one. All right, I see R. R. Bro. Hear my warning. I'm leaving now. Please spread my warnings. Heart. What the hell that mean? Bro, come on. Y'all doing it. Y'all going one in the order. We can't do that. Grief. All right. All right, let's go. Cry. Oh, shit. Love? Oh, shit. Y'all trying to go for her? Nobody wants Yuri? That's crazy. Oh shit! Here come Yuri! Here come Yuri! Pleasure. Oh shit! Color's not on here. Nipple. Oh fuck! You know what? It didn't do my English. Shut up, Solid. What's next? Clumsy? Come on! Come on, let's go! Hurt? Fuck, I think Sayori is about to win. I think she gonna win, gang. I think she gonna win. I really wanted to do the Yuri route. I wanted to. Nightgale? Oh shit. Oh shit. Scars? Incapable. That's not here. Shane? Oh fuck! I was trying to do that. That was an accident. That was an accident. That was an accident. Breathe. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's his camera. I ain't scamming. Pain. Shit. Two more left. Two more left. Where first word I see? Strawberry, avocado. Oh shit. Oh shit. Last one. Whatever word I see. Manga. Bro, my avocado moved fast. I don't know who won. I don't know who won. All I did was went for the words that came first. All I went for is what came first. This a new mod? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, y'all. We're going to stay right here. We're going to stay right here. We're going to find out what we did tomorrow. TikTok, thank you for being here, gang. Twitch, there's something I want to talk to y'all about. There's something I want to talk to y'all about, okay? All right, TikTok and YouTube, y'all be good. We'll be back on Saturday. Thank you. Blue Skies at Fire. Thanks for playing it. Bro, we're going to beat it. All right, let me end YouTube as well. I got to end YouTube as well, y'all. So let me see. Thank you for being here, YouTube. Y'all be